Good morning, traders. This is Tony D from easyMarkets in Sydney. For TraderTalk here today, we've got some big moves overnight. We've got the euro breaking above 119 for the first time. It failed though, and it did sharply come back low. We're seeing a bit of US dollar pushback across the board actually, and new lows here in the Aussie dollar after some weak trade numbers. And broadly, all the commodity currency prices on a second day of selling. So we warned about this yesterday in the update that there was a bit of concern that the Aussie was running out of steam, and with oil pulling back, dollar CAD was also showing some topside strength. Now we're seeing this play out a little bit more aggressively than potentially could have been. So how's that mean we're set up here for the NFP? Well, the US dollar is a little less oversold. So if you're looking at the dollar index, we're still above this previous high from 2015. And if you're looking at the daily, which you've got to do always, you can see the slight little turnaround here on the 4 hour, slight little turnaround as well. And so the market's taking advantage of that. You're seeing, if you're going to see any sort of US dollar strength though, the main way it comes through is on dollar yen. So the key level here for dollar yen where it failed yesterday is 111. If it gets above 111, then the market will start to look for US dollar strength in all the pairs. In terms of big news announcements before we get to NFP, there is one more big one, that's the pound. We've got the MPC tonight. Now, Carney's in the driver's seat. He's unlikely to raise rates tonight, but it is possible. You know, you don't want to be sitting there thinking this is going to be the normal central bankers talking down their currency. The rate chances, the votes last month were actually pretty close. They came in at 3 voted for hike, 5 voted against. Now, one of the members has dropped off, so the expectations with the new members is to be 6-2. And in regards to whether this will play through in as market expects, because some of the underlying data wasn't as super strong as you would hope if you're looking for the rate hike in the last month. The chances of the rate hike being early are slim, given the Brexit negotiation just began. And also what the central bank there is looking for wage inflation, and that's definitely not what they've got. So without wage inflation, I can see the Carney just hitting the pause button there on market expectations. But the tone and the way he does it is whether the pound's going to end up higher or lower on the day. It is a two-way event. Definitely does not mean necessarily the pound is going lower. If they're close to raising rates still, then the pound can find support on that, especially on dips. Alright, so tomorrow morning we're going to be doing the update for the NFP, giving the potential outcomes that would be on the for the day, and depending on where we are with the US dollar tomorrow, we'll look at the different pairs that you can trade for the NFP. So tune in for that. That should be quite informative. If you've never traded NFP before, it is the biggest event of the month. It's the first Friday of every month. It's the US employment numbers.